So I wanted to say thank you for all your comments, liking the videos, and viewing the videos. It gives me an idea of what you enjoy, what's helpful to you. So of course I still do the content that is aimed towards my students, or just something that I really am passionate about and enjoy talking about or demonstrating. But I definitely want to cater towards whatever your interests are and needs are, whenever possible. So I appreciate that. So please like, comment, and if you are interested in this channel, subscribe, and I'll do my best to keep building and keep bringing information to you. So this is just a quick bowing exercise that you could try out. The first step, the easiest step, would be to take one type of sound, right? Like near the bridge, for example, for one bow, and then for the next bow, go kind of the opposite. I like to do extremes. Because often in music there are extremes and we don't realize it, but we have to do that, right? And once you get really good at that, I would just do it over and over until you can hear a really beautiful sound constantly throughout, right? Then I would do the opposite. Always try to do the opposite. So down bow on the softer side, right? So near the fingerboard, right? And then up bow on the strong side. So I just kind of, at the very end of my bow, I just kind of move my, just kind of bring it to the bridge, and then I kind of do like a little U-turn here, and really try to make it different. There's always one constant I try to do, so in this case the constant is the bow speed. If I change all three, yeah, you could do that. I think it's also helpful, but I like to kind of challenge myself. So I'm changing my bow weight and I'm changing my contact point, but I'm not changing my bow speed. Okay, when you get good at that, this part's a bit more advanced, and trust me, there's more steps after this, step after step. But the next thing I would do is split the bow in half. So I would do the same thing for half a bow. Half a bow. If it sounds a little crackly under your ear, that's completely okay, because it's better to practice the extreme, and then later on when you're so used to it, it's so easy to just dial it down, one notch, and then you get that really edgy but clean sound. Okay, so for now, if you don't really push yourself to the extremes, then everything you do is going to stay kind of like in the middle, but if you really push yourself, even though it doesn't sound so great, your range is going to expand more and more and more, and then you can just clean up the little rough edges on either side as you need. But first, right now, we're trying to push ourselves outside of our comfort zone and kind of broaden our palette of colors that we use when we play, when we perform, when we practice. Okay, so I would just continue doing that, and then also the opposite. So start soft, right, and right before the middle,